I am Colin O'Neill. I'm the co-founder and CEO of VoxVision. I am a former second-generation commercial helicopter pilot. I've worked around helicopters, around aerial wildfire suppression for a number of years. The VoxVision project kind of came about a few years ago as I was continually being invited back to go flying because there's a fairly severe shortage of pilots in the industry. Pilot shortage was worsening and was going to actually affect industry's ability to fight fires, especially in the face of worsening fire activity as we've seen over the last few years. In 2023, the fires across the country emitted about 480 megatons of carbon. The effects of fighting fires more efficiently can have quite significant impacts on emissions. If we can slow the spread of a fire just by more efficient fighting of the fire, using that large number from 2023 as an example, we could have reduced emissions by about 140 megatons. We thought it was important to work on a solution to that. VoxVision is the system that we're installing on helicopters this year. It's a system that's designed to do three main things. Immediately, it will make the helicopter a more useful tool in fire suppression activity. Second thing VoxVision is going to do is collect one-of-a-kind data set in understanding the wildfire environment. The air mass near a large fire is poorly understood right now. We can generate a data set of real-time fire behavior that can be used to improve strategies for suppression, improve techniques for flying on fires, help fire behavior researchers understand fires better. And then the third thing it'll do is actually allow us to collect data about the environment and build our own models about how the environment is in reality when pilots are flying on it, and also how a pilot interacts with the environment. It's creating a training data set for us to train the next generation of artificial intelligence pilots for wildfire suppression.
I think flying in the mountains and complex terrain is very challenging. You need to be able to process a lot of information very quickly. We're looking at where the winds are coming from, we're looking at upflowing, downflowing air, we're looking at the temperature, we're looking at the altitude, and we're comparing that to the weight of our aircraft and the load that we're lifting. There's not a lot of room for error. Here in British Columbia, if you're not flying in the mountains, you basically aren't flying.
The most experienced wildfire suppression pilots have a very specialized skill set that we would need to mimic and use to actually do the same job that experienced pilots do in wildfire suppression. Designed to be low cost and mass deployable, so something that is easy for operators to make a decision to install.
With VoxVision, we can have it installed on all the aircraft on the fire so that while we're out doing initial attack at mid-flights or other various work with those aircraft, we're actually collecting the IR scan. In real time, fire crews can be looking at that and planning the next day's operations to eliminate any downtime and provide more efficient attack for that wildfire.
We'd like to deploy this with some urgency because we feel like this is a problem that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. And in a lot of ways, there are no comparable tools that collect the same data that this system does.